Hey everybody, Sean here, and I hope you're doing well. Hank Kunneman is probably most well known for his false prophecy that Donald Trump would serve a second term. And just 7 months ago, he bumped it up to getting 2 additional terms. And 2 days ago, he's still re-prophesying the same thing. First off, what's with the obsession with Donald Trump? Secondly, he was wrong. Move on, my friend. And thirdly, when did we ever see a prophet in the Bible repeat the same prophecy over and over and over again after being wrong for many years? Just something to think about. And let's take a quick listen to his prophecy 3 years ago.
Look to the sky. Look to the sky. What do you see? As you look at the sky over Washington, D.C., some say we shall see the might of the military. We shall see the splendor of our military, of our planes.
As Kat Kerr said, prophecy is a show. And then the prophet Jeremiah said, get the musicians together and get a backbeat going for atmosphere, because I'm going to choose to prophesy right now. It's not up to God. So gather round while I close my eyes and convince you that this is real. I mean, seriously, this guy is absolutely obsessed with Donald Trump. Why? In my personal opinion, I think that with all these false prophets, they're just holding on to an ounce of hope that they will still be looked at as prophets if Trump does get elected again. They'll just say something like, I must have been hearing the dates from the Lord wrong. And all of their followers will give them a pass on this, even though false prophecy was not tolerated in the Bible. Hank has his own playlist here on Revealing Truth where he's told lies like God hates you if you call out false prophets. And they, like many in the New Apostolic Reformation, falsely teach people how to speak in tongues when there is no biblical support that this gift from God can actually be taught. But I'm not the only one that has shown that he's a false prophet and teacher. Others have proven this too. And this guy has some interesting things to say about Hank.
Hey folks, today we're going to talk about a falfit by the name of Hank Kunneman. Now, the reason I'm bringing him up is two. The first is, in one of his latest public speaking events, he made mention that he's receiving some flack because of his false prophecies. Now, he was one of these folks that prophesied that Trump was going to win and Trump was going to do this on this particular day, and then when that didn't happen, it was going to be that particular day, and when that didn't happen, it was going to be that particular month, and blah, 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 blah. And now I believe it is happening, but it's in a parallel universe, in a different dimension, where the laws of physics and reason don't apply. Somewhere like that God is out there working, but nobody can see it except for him. He's taking some flack for that. And for the last month, 2 months, he's been pushing back against that flack, saying there are people out there that are speaking bad against the Lord's true prophets, and they're going to pay for it. That leprosy may be coming their way.
Good point indeed. None of us have gotten leprosy, so there's another false prophecy. And it says a lot when these false prophets are publicly boasting that they are true prophets of God, especially when they got prophecy wrong. Yet people still listen to them. Many of these false prophets of the day seem to have important messages from God on pretty much a daily basis. But no prophet in the Bible prophesied that much. Even on Hank's other site, we see teachings like powerful things happen when you pray in tongues. But no Bible verse teaches that either. Only these self-appointed prophets do. And anyone teaming up with Kat Kerr has zero discernment and should be avoided. Not to mention, Hank is a regular on the Sid Roth show. 11 years ago, he was selling his product on getting Abraham's blessing and financial breakthrough. He was on again 8 years ago, this time selling his anointed final revelation package. He was on again 7 years ago, and this time you'll not only get his prophetic teaching set, but also his wife's book for the low price of only $45. He was on again 5 years ago, this time with info on healing and the prophetic. And of course, they come with promises of how to grab a hold of your healing and how to bring about supernatural wealth transfer and debt cancellation. These are the very people spoken of in Jeremiah 23. And God has told us not to listen to them because they fill you with vain hopes and speak visions from their own minds, not from God. These are the people that deceive the hearts of the naive with smooth talk and flattery. And they make up stories and tell lies to take your money. Read your Bibles, my friends, and realize that we've been warned about these people. And if these so-called prophets are saying God told them something and it doesn't come to pass, then they should definitely be marked and avoided at all costs. We're going to leave it here for today, but feel free to leave your comments below. And until next time, take care and God bless.